Hey guys, it's Vexed, and today we are continuing the series where I watch and review the first episode of shows I've never seen before. I'm going to give you my thoughts, and at the end of the video, I'll tell you if I'd continue watching. Today we're doing Hell's Paradise. It's an anime television series produced by MAPPA. The series debuted this year and adapts the manga of the same name. Okay, so what were my overall thoughts? Hell's Paradise does some really good things in its opener. It grabs your attention right away, it poses a compelling question, and it lets you know what the journey will be for the protagonist. If the journey sounds interesting, you can press on. If it sounds like something you can't get into, you can go watch something else. Great. In this case, I think the journey we're getting here makes for a decent watch. Guys, this anime is dark. Oh, it's a dark one, folks. The episode opens with decapitated heads, for crying out loud. We have execution attempts that the writers make sure to explain in great detail. It's not a show for kids, that's for sure. The story is about a shinobi named Gabimaru, who is set to be executed. He claims to be empty inside, no attachment to life. He's hollow, he has no heart. He's a killer, simple as that. Due to his shinobi training, he has developed a superhuman body. He wants to die, but every execution attempt fails. He tells a woman interrogating him that he was captured after he asked the chief for permission to leave the village. Apparently, the chief didn't take too kindly to that. Why did he ask to leave? Well, he says he's married to the chief's daughter, and she was such a clueless idiot. She's sweet and naive, and she was rubbing off on him. He was losing his killer edge. He wanted to leave to get away from her. The chief saw that as outright defiance and tried to punish him. See, he was the best shinobi in his village, a real weapon for the chief. The same chief who allegedly killed his parents and took him when he was a baby. Yeah, they're definitely setting up the chief as the main antagonist here, especially when you find out what he did to his daughter. Yikes. Eventually, the woman calls him out on his BS. He says that he doesn't care if he dies, but he's been actively resisting the execution attempts. He has the will to live, but he doesn't know why. He sees himself as a heartless monster with no attachments, so it doesn't make sense to him. This was the question that the writers raised that got me invested. Why does he keep resisting? Why is he lying to himself? Why does he have the will to live? Did Eren Yeager yell at him? Eventually, the woman who has been interrogating him reveals herself to be Yamada Asiman Sagari, a sword tester and executioner. This woman has the skill to end his life for sure. Gabimaru experiences fear and dodges her attack. The woman calls him out again. She asserts that he is still deeply in love with his wife, and that's why he doesn't want to die. He wants to be with her. He needs to stop lying to himself and admit that he's not empty inside. He has a heart because he deeply cares for his wife. See, he doesn't actually want to leave and get away from her. There's a part of him that actually wants to stop being a killer. He doesn't want his wife to see him as a monster. He shuts those thoughts down in his mind because he thinks it's impossible. Next, the woman explains why she sought him out. She abruptly offers a full pardon and government protection for himself and his wife in exchange for completing a dangerous mission. He must travel to a legendary land rumored to hold the elixir of immortality and retrieve the elixir in competition with other death row criminals. Every time they send a search party looking for the damn elixir, nobody comes back alive. Their bodies come back as flowers. You would think the government would be horrified, but oh no, they don't even bother to hide their glee. The higher-ups are excited. They're like, this legendary land must be real if folks are coming back looking like that. This show is all about showcasing the worst of humanity. Everyone sucks. They're all despicable human beings. So their plan is to send a bunch of people who are on death row. Expendable people who are set to die anyway. So if Gabimaru finds the elixir and comes back in one piece, he's promised a peaceful life with his beloved. Something tells me even if he finds the damn thing, it won't be that simple. He agrees to the mission, finally accepting what his wife told him. He's not heartless. Maybe. So that's pretty much episode 1. A few things I want to say. The fact his motivation is all about reuniting with his wife, it's fine, I guess. Pretty standard, not the most creative, but it worked fine. Everything seems pretty bleak. Not sure how much levity this show will put forth. I'll be curious to see if they can squeeze in any laughs. The episode did a good job setting the stage for this journey. I'm interested in this mystical land. I want to see the other death row criminals, and I'm looking forward to the fights. That could be fun. On the downside, I don't think I care about the protagonist after episode 1. He wants to be with his wife, and that's cool, but I don't really care. We only saw the woman in flashbacks. Maybe there are things that he will encounter along the way that will bring more of his emotions to the forefront, something that will make me care about him. I'm sure there are things about the character that will be revealed later, like why his parents were killed. I expect him to develop along the way to the point where he actually cares about what happened. I guess we'll see. Okay guys, those were my thoughts on episode 1 of Hell's Paradise. I like it enough to keep watching. What are your thoughts? Are you a fan of this anime? Was it a fun watch? Is it worth completing? Let me know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.